you want to experience what you're experiencing. Since we're human and it's inevitable, we're going to feel bad or upset. Amidst joy, we're going to experience pain, misery, even feel, not joyful. But the idea is to change that mindset, feel the emotions, then refocus on something positive. Like Djokovic mentions, he feels emotions. If he needs to let them out, let them out. But then the idea is that mind shift, that reset, that bouncing back and refocusing on, something good. And I have a little thing that I want to mention here. It's a really good key tip to bounce back to joy, to answer your question. The idea is when you're experiencing a negative emotion, like Djokovic said, feel it out, then to refocus. How do you refocus? Well, the idea is, it's coined by someone else. I believe it was a survivor of the Holocaust, but tragic optimism, being able to recognize in reality the negatives of the situation, all the terrible things going on. However, still having optimism and hope for the good that will come, the good that you can help create, that, what can happen. Tragic optimism. So basically, to put it in my own words, you recognize the good and the bad, both. You're not blind to either. You don't want to be a pessimist, but you don't want to be blindly positive and blindly optimistic. Brad Stuhlberg talks about this as well. So you recognize the good and the bad, both of them, but then you only focus on the good. There's even a verse in the Bible, I'm sure that there's more, about focus on all that's good and righteous and things like that. If you follow the Bible, you'll probably remember that. So again, the idea is recognize both, be aware of both, plan for the bad, make sure you know how to get through it, work through it. But the idea is to focus on the good throughout the journey, because once you start focusing your attention on the bad, you'll probably get discouraged and upset. Bad things, negative things overwhelm our mind because it's the first thing that we tend to focus on.